Have you ever visited the Royal Saskatchewan Museum and asked yourself, where did this wolf come from? Who put the brontothere together? Where the rattlesnakes came from? Well, the answers are here at the museum's Research and Collections building. This is where a museum exhibit is born. The design, the construction, the planning, and research all take place right here.
I'm an exhibit designer here at the Royal Saskatchewan Museum, so we get to work with curatorial staff and figure out how to take some of their ideas and some of their collection objects and put them on display for the public. Some of the walks that we get to do looking in the vaults when we're sort of just in the process of figuring out what we're going to put on display. So you get to go through and you see the objects and sometimes pick them up, look at them, and that really is amazing to have that chance.
The Research and Collections building is home to hundreds of thousands of specimens, and preparing a specimen of any type requires quite a bit of hands-on work.
I prepare specimens for the collection. I manage specimens that are already in the collection, and I assist the curators in whatever they need doing, so sometimes field research, sometimes pulling specimens, managing loans, all that kind of stuff. My favorite part of the job is preparing specimens, especially new things that I've never seen before. It sounds kind of gruesome, but when you're skinning an animal for the first time, you often learn a lot about them that you didn't know before. Things about their biology or sometimes just cool things.
There is also exciting research taking place here that's helping to paint a clearer picture of life in Saskatchewan and elsewhere on Earth millions of years ago.
What makes Saskatchewan or the RSM particularly interesting is it's one of the few labs that we do work on insects in amber, or amber and its inclusions. Amber is a fossil resin, so modern trees, when you cut them, if you're cutting pine or spruce and you get resin stuck to your hands, it's the stuff that simply won't wash off. So the insects or other organic material that's in there ends up getting turned into a carbon film, but it still has that original outline or shape, and it catches or retains traces of some of the chemicals that were there originally and some of the structures that were there originally.
Skipping forward a few million years, archaeologists here are working to better understand the lives of Saskatchewan's early Indigenous populations.
I deal mostly with the archaeological collections. We are one of the main repositories for the archaeological material for the province of Saskatchewan, dealing with amazing pieces of history, coming across things that have such a wow factor. Look at this piece and think, you know, when was this made? This was made hundreds, thousands of years ago.
But not all research carried out here is looking back in time.
One of the things where we're sort of being at a museum we're in a good position for, because we have large collections. One of them is COSIWIC, or the Committee on the Status of Endangered Wildlife in Canada. I'm one of the committee members for the arthropod subcommittee, so basically we review reports, have written reports for invertebrate species at risk.
Whether it's amber, pottery, or bees, the ongoing research conducted by the Royal Saskatchewan Museum gives everyone a better understanding of the world around us, past and present.